from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
It's the newest stadium on the NFL landscape, and it might just be the grandest as you get a look at SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
And they finally get him down at the other 46. It's a big run that time by Bell. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Darnold on first down. Herndon's got it complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. At the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He lost the football.
Sam Darnold sacked.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So we saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet, probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he stopped immediately there.
brought down.
Nathan Shepard in there to make the tackle.
No gain on.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
To go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. It's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Long in punt formation for the...
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Bell. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
He was brought down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
Number 3, Austin Eckler, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Avery Williamson.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of
offensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And Allen's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Nothing.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year. Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May on the pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, tuck the ball for him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Bell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take it.
Looking for Pyramid, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Eckler. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and fit.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown from 6 yards away. And the Chargers have taken the lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, isn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He was brought down by Marcus May. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Play action. It's Herbert.
39-yard line.
Allen's got it complete.
Herbert's pass.
Showing the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
First and 10.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Herbert off of play action. He's going to find a man, Keenan Allen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert back to the air. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Makes the score. Chargers 10.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give the defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. That's complete. It's Bell. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Dancing to his left. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. On the catch, it's Crowder. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal. So it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A screen to Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Maher is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play.
Brett Maher to kick off.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Chargers take over first and 10. At their own 22.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Going on the ground with Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Herbert going for it all. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. To throw again. Herbert right back to Williams, and this time he's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
12 more. Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa, the Pro Bowler, in there to get him to the ground. Second and 16. Darnold from the gun. He's got Herbert, his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
36-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
That's good.
A pickup of 5 yards. First down, New York.
First and 10.
So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Not only is Joey Bosa a real load off of the edge, but his technical expertise really knocks offensive tackles off balance. 11.5 sacks last season.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sam Darnold.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
There's that man again. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10 at the 20. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And some room to run now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards on the ground.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a second and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Third down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jets are going to get the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Darnold. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
44-yard line.
The Jets on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be third and 6. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Bell.
Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
34-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Jets, first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, Darnold. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
22-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. Caught here by Bell. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The Jets on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be third and 6. And here's the game's number 3 all-time rusher, Frank Gore. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Receiving team.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
At the 41-yard line.
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
At the 47.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
He was brought to
Avery Williamson there to make the stop. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
at the 41-yard line.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Second and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 9. First down, L.A.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
At the 16-yard line.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels.